Well, boy, howdy, boys and girls, men and women of all ages and walks of life. Welcome once again to the build inside the garage. Finally, here at Randy's Guitar Shop. Thanks, Robert. Anyways, guys, starting out, I hope you're having a wonderful and a blessed week this week. That is number 8 over there on my loop pedal for your listening and dining pleasure, of course. What do we have here? Finally, we're back to work. I've been showing you little pictures of this as we moved along. We've got it finished as far as the finish goes, and we're starting to load parts onto it. So let's take a look at it. This is the PRS style kit from Harley Benton, and it has turned out to be a pretty decent kit. Let's see if we can't sparkle you guys out to death. Transitioning from rose gold to silver. Cool little headstock, typical PRS. I had to reshape that a little bit too. It's got quality locking tuners with the white ivory style pegs on it. Anyways, guys, that's what we got going on. Let's once again point out some of the features. Use my pointy thing. These two, well, this relief wasn't here at all. It just was standard all the way up to the top. There was no relief at all. And then typical of a PRS, it had some here, but it was very slight. So I got in there and dug it out a lot more. And I gotta tell you, for being a bolt-on neck, it, well, here's my hand at the, what is this, the B fret basically. So that's like the 7th. So it's way up there. And as you can see, I will have no trouble even getting up to the very last. It is a 24 fret neck, and it's got like medium jumbo frets. I doubt that it's rosewood. It kind of looks like it, but I'm not sure. So we won't make up stories. And that super block I put on there from Godo, this whole trim system, that is huge. This thing weighs about, 13 pounds or something. I'm just kidding. How do you like the back? How it transitions into that little bit lighter color. It almost looks roasted, but it's of course not. It is the kit, the neck that came with the kit. So anyways, we got gold. We've got 2 humbuckers from the Pinion Company. I have used these previously. I have them on my thin line Telecaster, and they sound awesome. Now they've got coil splitting and all that, but I'm not going to probably use that on this because it's a PRS style, so I'm going to leave them kind of fat sounding. This middle pickup, which I had the great Steve Spalding route me a slot for, is also a humbucker. And I have this is where the normal 3-way switch on a, like a PRS would go, which I don't like. I don't like the placement of it or anything, but it's perfect, excuse me, for putting in a little on-off switch for that front pickup. So it'll be like a Gilmore thing. So in the back, it'll be, with it on, it'll be the bridge and the neck. One up, which is the, I call 2 position. It'll be all 3 pickups. And off, it'll just be a 5-way switch. Pardon me. It's got a nice 5-way import box switch, but I went and bought a very high quality one. So it, you know, it feels, and it's very quiet, and it feels good. This is, like I said, a very quality Godo bridge. I just got one spring sitting on there to hold it in there. So typical of me, I would have had this thing loose and it would have fallen out and scratched it all up. Boy, I'll tell you. But that's what we got going on. And I'm so glad to be back here on the building side. I have fun making videos of playing and stuff like that. But, you know, I kind of started this whole channel to build guitar kits. So I'm glad to be back. I like this little pickup surround I found for this. So anyways, guys, that's kind of what's happening today. And for the rest of the week, we'll continue to work on this. Excuse me. I have, I've got 2 more kits complete that I haven't even messed with. You've seen one of them, and one of them you haven't seen at all. And then I also have the Ibanez gem style that I did that kind of a cherry burst on, and that's in the wings. I haven't fooled around with that at all. It's just sitting there. It's stained, but it's not finished. And since we're going into winter and it's going to start getting cold and the weather's going to be iffy for actual painting like urethane or lacquer or anything, I just might go ahead and oil that one. It doesn't have a perfect body on it, and if I put a really super glossy finish on it, you see lots of little imperfection. And I think the oil finish is just slightly, it's not flat at all. It has a pretty darn glossy sheen, but it's just a little bit less than a normal one, and it might not show up the little imperfections quite as bad. And there's nothing I can do about that. It has a maple cap on it, not a cap, a veneer. It's flamed, and it is so thin that you just couldn't sand out like a small dent or a divot or something without it going away, and you'd be into the wood that's underneath. So we don't want to do that. So you can vote on that if you want. So anyways, guys, that's about how she's looking so far. I hope you're all enjoying the channel. I've got a couple more subscribers. I'm just thrilled about that. I'm surprised, actually. I've been gone for a while, and I haven't been doing anything. I just made a couple blues videos when I got home. That's been about it. But I decided to better get back to doing what I do. Like I said, when I started this channel, was to put guitar kits together. So anyways, I have, besides those other 2 kits I have, or actually 3, that I haven't messed with too much, I also was able to get my hands on it's a Squire Bullet Mustang, which is kind of a newer version of a Mustang with a couple of humbuckers, and but it's got that dual sonic body style, which I like, and a 24-inch scale. It's got a 22 fret neck that is really nice, but the electronics are horrible. The bridge pickup is kind of it's okay, but the neck pickup is terrible. And we're going to get rid of that. And we're going to do some fun modifications to that after we get our kits built, probably. And after that's done, if we're looking way into the future, I have 2 or 3 guitars here that I've never truly gotten completely set up and working right. And I might just go back over and do some of that for you. And as you know, the Nightshades Trisonic that I built turned out looks-wise exactly how I wanted it. It's just great, but I don't like the electronics in it, and I have an issue with the neck just being too fat for my little hands, so I'm going to have to fool around with that. Anyways, guys, that's about what's going on, and I'm so glad that you've been watching. And if you enjoy the videos, please subscribe and hit the like button. Give me a thumbs up. Share the videos with your friends of like mind, and leave comments. What do you think about this guy? I'll give you another look at him. Pretty happy with that transition from rose gold to silver. Anyways, guys, that's probably going to do it for today. So from signing off from Randy's Guitar Shop, don't forget, please, pray for your country, whatever country it is. Pray for the world. If you watch any kind of media at all, or even listen to news whatsoever, which I try not to do, you can just see the world is just in a heap of hurt. It needs a lot of stuff to get fixed. Anyways, guys, don't forget to pray for your friends, your neighbors, your relatives that need medical attention. Our thoughts and our prayers need to go to the Father. Get as many people as we can on the road to recovery. I've got a bunch of them right now, and it's keeping me pretty busy thinking about them. Anyways, guys, once again, I love you for watching my videos. So I will see you in the next video, and we'll continue on and play around with this, do a Blues Saturday or something. So I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.